13 ways for you to build more self-confidence. Let's go. First things first, change your posture. One of the quickest ways to exude confidence and change the way that you feel is to alter yourself physically. And I don't mean like literally changing your body, just changing up your posture. Changing your posture, making eye contact, changing the volume of your voice, a firm handshake are all marks of a confident person. Stand up tall, roll your shoulders back, open up your chest, relax those hands.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
And raise your chin. You got this. The second way to increase your confidence is to focus on other people. When we go into social or professional situations that we either dread or feel some sort of negative emotion around, we get so laser focused on the feelings that we don't actually want to feel. Like nervous, anxious, awkward, those kinds of things. And honestly, when we're in that state, and we're so focused on those emotions, we attract more and more of those types of experiences, those awkward experiences, feeling nervous, feeling uneasy and anxious. It's because energy goes where we focus. We attract more of that stuff, and that leads to even more self-doubt and even more anxiety. Shift your focus onto others. When talking to people, what can you learn about this person? Who can you get introduced to? Questions can you ask them? What do you genuinely want to know about these other people or the things that they're talking about? Energy flows to what we focus on. If we can shift that focus to something other than ourselves, it makes it a lot easier to feel more comfortable in your surroundings. The third way to increase more confidence is to watch your language. You would be absolutely appalled if somebody spoke to you in the way that you speak to yourself sometimes. I'm not joking. Am I right? Am I right? Like what kinds of nonsense did you tell yourself today? Starting today, go on a self-criticism detox. Stop calling yourself shy. Stop describing yourself as someone who can't do things or is really anxious or is super awkward. Watch your language. Never put yourself down. And since you're not gonna be criticizing yourself anymore, start replacing those criticisms with some positive descriptors, empowering statements. What are some things that you could start saying about yourself now? The fourth way to increase your confidence is to release worry. Now, I know this one sounds a lot easier said than done, but hear me out. Anytime you find yourself worrying about somebody else or what they think of you, how they might judge you, ask yourself these questions. Does this person live the life that I want to live? Chances are, nah. Does this person have everything that I want? If not, then like, why do I care? Lastly, why do I value this person's opinion over my own well-being? Because that's exactly what happens. When we're worried about what other people are thinking of us, we're placing their opinion of us higher up on the totem pole than how we feel. When really how we feel should be like the number one thing, the biggest priority to us. Those questions can be extremely powerful when reframing your mindset. The fifth way to build more confidence is to visualize. Really powerful tool to help you in a situation where you would normally feel not so confident is to visualize how you want it to go. We are creative beings. We have complete creative control as to what we attract by means of intention and emotion. So sit down, put on a song that gets you lit up, visualize exactly how you would like a situation to go, and more specifically, how you want to feel as if you are in those shoes. So if social situations are the thing that tend to shake your confidence, then before you go to said social situation, I want you to really focus on walking through the door. Focus on how you feel lighting up the room, on how you make other people feel. Focus on that prior to going into the situation, like literally right before you go in. So if you can do it in the car right before you go into that situation, that's ideal. Literally watch how things will become effortless and really easy for you. And things will just fall into place. And the more that you can do that, the more proof you have to show to yourself that you can create those confident situations. Sixth way to create more confidence is meditation. This is actually a lifelong tool that'll help you clear your mind, release stress, and worry. No matter what, no matter when, it's like the game changer. Why aren't you doing it already? If you are, kudos to you. But if you're not, probably because you're overthinking this whole meditation thing. All you gotta do is simply find a guided meditation on apps like YouTube, Spotify, the Calm app. I mean, they're literally everywhere. Get comfortable, close your eyes and simply just focus on the current moment. Focus on your breath. It will get easier and easier to manage your thoughts as you continue the practice. And really, if you only achieve to clear your mind for a couple of seconds, that's a successful meditation. You don't have to be able to do it for like an hour long. You don't need that. I guarantee you that this practice will help you if you make time for it. You can't not feel great after a meditation. And when you feel great, you feel more confident. The 7th way to creating more confidence, and this one's getting a little deeper, is to understand your fears. We often battle things like self-confidence and shyness because we are afraid of a certain outcome. Not being liked, judgment, hurting someone, uncertain outcome, getting hurt, things like that. Without really understanding what fears are holding us back, it's really hard to move past them. What is the thing that you're ultimately fearing? Simply just creating the awareness around that can kind of help alleviate some of those feelings of shyness or not feeling so confident. If it's the fear of being judged, again, it goes back to, is that judgment really something that's so important to me? So just creating that awareness can help you start to move past it. The 8th way of creating more confidence is to pick up the practice of journaling. Stick with me if you're not a journaler. Journaling is a self-care tool, simply put. It frees up space in your brain. It's a place for dreams to evolve into reality. A place for limiting beliefs and negative thoughts, honestly, to be put to rest. Bye. That's not enough for you. Neuroscience literally proves that you're more likely to remember something if you write it down. So writing down thoughts, creating goals, scripting, and declaring manifestations in your journal. My journal's not right here. We got them right here. It's really powerful. The biggest reason why you should be journaling, aside from all of those amazing things, is to relieve your mind of all the thoughts that are floating around. Our monkey mind is going a million miles an hour all the time. And unfortunately, sometimes that stuff is not so healthy for us. It's not positive, it is self-deprecating, and it doesn't serve us. This helps make room, literally make room in your head for ideas to generate, flow, and conceptualize. Write your thoughts down, either to release them or put more into motion. Negative gets released, positive gets put into motion. And one great way to get that started is the 5-minute journal. It's so easy, it's so simple to use. Literally, it takes just 5 minutes. So I'll be sure to link that down below too, in case you want to check something like that out. Or you could go old school style and just get a blank journal. I'll link some ones that I really love from Erin Condren. I've got a million of them, and you can, go freestyle. 9th way to increase more confidence, and I'm betting this is one that you're gonna need a little bit of work on, because a lot of us do, unfortunately, a lot of us ladies do. This is accepting compliments. Why have we been so terrible in the past at accepting compliments? What is that? It's because, I'll tell you why, and this one's a doozy. It's because the compliment doesn't align with our current self-image. We don't feel worthy or good enough to be called smart, beautiful, sexy, which you are all of those things, by the way. But when we deflect a compliment, shut ourselves off from the flow of that good energy. And that person is intentionally trying to serve that good energy to you. And they say, God, you're so smart. You look incredible today. You can really pull off that dress. They're serving up some good juju on a platter for you, but we shut ourselves off and we're like, oh no, not me. No, me, this whole thing. Stop doing that. All it does is it reaffirms a low belief in yourself, low standards, low expectations, and we're not doing that anymore. This is 2023. That is not hot girl energy. You can change this immediately. Start accepting compliments and start complimenting yourself. I shit you not. I look at myself in the mirror every single day and I say, God damn, you look good. You look amazing. Do I have my dream body yet? Not yet. It's coming. Instead of looking at myself in the mirror and focusing on all the things that I don't like, doing the opposite of complimenting myself, dissing myself, no, I'm not doing that. Look in the mirror and start complimenting yourself. And then when other people start complimenting you, you go and take it. Simply say thank you. All you have to do. It's not gonna be like a Regina George moment where they're gonna be like, oh, so you think you're really pretty? absolutely. Even if they did, you say, yeah, absolutely. Thank you. And then you feel some gratitude towards the person that's complimenting you. It's as simple as that. The 10th way to build more confidence is to simply replace I'm sorry with thank you. When we open up dialogues with statements that are like, I'm sorry for bothering you, but blah, 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 comes from a vibration of unworthiness and inferiority. And those things don't feel very good. Swap it out for, thanks for your time. Can you help me with blah, blah, blah? It feels so much more empowering and confident, and it's such a simple swap. So try to avoid overly saying I'm sorry. I mean, obviously you want to apologize for things if you made a mistake or you did something wrong, but let's stop overusing the I'm sorry phrase, because what are you sorry for? For speaking up? I don't think so. The 11th way to increase more confidence is to breathe. Guess what? You're doing this all day, every day, but let's try to do it with a little bit more intention. Taking just 5 minutes out of your day, every day, to breathe with intention can make some big impact on your life. Not only does it do so much for us physically, but it is shown to reduce stress and reduce stress instantaneously. Slows your heart rate, drops your blood pressure, calms you the fuck down. If you've noticed when you're not feeling very confident and you're feeling kind of anxious, those tend to be a little bit synonymous there. You have that kind of like anxious energy. You tend to breathe more rapidly and more shallow. And so we want to try to do the opposite of that. And that's taking deep, slow breaths. You can use box breathing or whatever works for you. Try to inhale for at least 3 to 5 seconds and hold on to that inhale for another 3 to 5 seconds. And then take a few more seconds to very slowly let it out. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Side note, I am actually a certified breathwork practitioner and have extensive experience on trauma-informed breathwork. So if you guys want to know more about that, I can do a video, but let me know in the comments. The 12th way to increase more confidence is, this one's so easy, is to smile. Have you ever faked a laugh only to find that the more that you did it, you actually started laughing for real? The act of smiling literally tricks your brain into thinking that you're happy and can boost your mood in the moment. It's like a hack. It's honestly a mood hack. If you think it's silly, I want you to try it right now. Just start smiling. You can literally feel your energy start to shift, I swear. So using this tool when you're feeling kind of low or anxious or want to hide, it's something that not only shifts your physiology, but in turn shifts your focus and your energy. It's just so incredibly easy to do. And last but not least, the 13th way to improve your confidence is to have a mantra in your back pocket. What does that mean? Sometimes we need a little reminder as to how awesome we are, because we can get all up in our head, right? And a mantra or an affirmation can go a really long way. Choose one or create one that really resonates with you and repeat it to yourself over and over and over until you feel your energy start to shift. Here's some of my favorites. You can totally steal one. I am wildly capable. Yes, yes, yes. Confidence. I'm a badass. I have everything I need. Be here now. Love. I am strong and limitless. I have infinite potential. I am fucking fire. You know, when you're feeling extra sassy. I'm a powerful woman. Watch me. It's my intention for you that you will go and use some of these things and truly watch yourself change, because how you feel about yourself is so incredibly important in every single area of your life. The way that we feel, the way that we treat ourselves, that's number one. The relationship we have with self dictates how we show up for other people in our important relationships, how we show up for our jobs, our workplaces, and certainly how we manifest. And I know that if you're here and you've made it this far into the video, you truly give a shit about the way that you feel. And these are 13 very powerful tools. And even if you just choose to use one today, that in itself will make a difference. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like the video and be sure to subscribe. See you guys in the next video.